Captain Sarah Chen stood before the holographic display in the command center of Prometheus Station, watching the last fragments of Earth's historical archives dissolve into digital static. Around her, the multinational crew of humanity's most advanced research vessel worked frantically at their stations, their faces illuminated by the cold blue glow of failing data streams. "How much did we lose?" she asked, her voice steady despite the magnitude of what they were witnessing. Dr. Marcus Webb, the station's chief archivist, looked up from his console with hollow eyes. "Everything, Captain. 6,000 years of recorded human history. Literature, art, scientific discoveries, cultural traditions, gone. The Galactic Council's memory-wiping protocol was more thorough than we anticipated." The silence that followed was deafening. For 3 months, humanity had been fighting a losing battle against the Council's systematic erasure campaign. Earth's defiance of the galactic taxation system had triggered what the alien bureaucrats euphemistically called cultural rehabilitation, the complete deletion of a species' historical identity. Commander Yuki Tanaka, the station's tactical officer, broke the silence. "Captain, we're receiving a transmission from the Council flagship. They're demanding our surrender." Sarah straightened her shoulders. "Put them through." The hologram flickered to life, revealing the imposing figure of High Arbiter Vexthalon, a member of the ancient Zephyrian race that had dominated galactic politics for millennia. His 6 eyes gleamed with cold satisfaction as he surveyed the human command center. "Captain Chen," his voice resonated through universal translators, "your species' historical records have been successfully purged from all galactic databases. Your people now exist without context, without identity. Surrender and we will provide you with a new history. One more, suitable for your role as a client species." Sarah stepped forward, her jaw set with determination. "High Arbiter, with all due respect, you've made a fundamental error in your calculations." The alien's mandibles clicked in what might have been amusement. "And what error is that, human?" "You assumed that our history existed only in digital form." Dr. Webb smiled for the first time in weeks as he activated a different set of controls. Throughout Prometheus Station, hidden compartments began to open, revealing something the Galactic Council had never encountered before. Physical books. Thousands of them, bound in leather and cloth, their pages filled with humanity's greatest works. "You see," Sarah continued, "while you were busy erasing our digital archives, we were doing something you never considered. We were printing. Every poem, every scientific paper, every story that ever mattered to us. We turned them into physical objects." High Arbiter Vexthalon's eyes widened in disbelief. "Primitive physical storage? Impossible. No species maintains such crude methods." Sarah gestured to the books now being carried by crew members throughout the station. Shakespeare's sonnets, Einstein's theories, the collected works of Maya, Angelo, Feynman's lectures, the complete historical records of every nation on Earth, all here, untouchable by your digital viruses. But Sarah wasn't finished. "And that's not all. Lieutenant Rodriguez, activate Project Seed." Lieutenant Carlos. Rodriguez nodded and began typing rapidly. Across the station, panels slid away to reveal launching tubes. Within seconds, thousands of small capsules ejected into space, each one containing compressed physical copies of human literature, science, and history. "We've just launched 10,000 archive capsules toward every inhabited system in the INC galaxy," Sarah announced. "Each one contains the complete works of human civilization, printed on materials designed to last millennia. Your erasure protocol was thorough, High Arbiter, but it only targeted electronic storage." The alien's composure finally cracked. This is impossible. No species has ever been human," Sarah interrupted. "We learned something long ago that you apparently never did. Information wants to be free, and knowledge finds a way to survive. You can destroy our computers, our databases, our digital records, but you can't unprint a book. You can't delete ink from paper. You can't erase words carved in stone. Dr. Webb activated another display showing the capsules spreading across local space. Each capsule is equipped with a simple beacon that will activate when it detects intelligent life. The message is simple. This is who we are. This is who we were. Remember us. High Arbiter Vexthalon stepped back, his 6 eyes darting frantically. You've contaminated the entire sector with your primitive storage methods. Not contaminated, Sarah corrected. Immortalized. You wanted to erase us from history, but instead you've helped us spread our story to every corner of the galaxy. Every world that finds one of our capsules will know that humanity existed, that we created beauty and wonder and knowledge. They'll know that we refused to be forgotten. Commander Tanaka looked up from her station. Captain, we're detecting massive movement from the Council fleet. They're retreating? Sarah smiled. Of course they are. They've spent millennia using technology to control information, to rewrite history for their own purposes. They have no defense against something as simple as a printed book. As the Council ships disappeared into hyperspace, Sarah walked to one of the station's viewing ports. In the distance, she could see the archive capsules spreading like seeds. On a cosmic wind, carrying humanity's greatest achievements to destinations unknown. Captain, Dr. Webb said softly, what do we do now? Sarah picked up a worn copy of Carl Sagan's Cosmos from a nearby shelf, running her fingers over its physical pages. Now we do what humans have always done. We keep writing, we keep creating, we keep refusing to be silenced. She looked out at the stars, where somewhere in the vast darkness the first of humanity's archive capsules was already beginning its journey to preserve their legacy forever. After all, she added with a smile, we just taught the galaxy the most important lesson in human history. You can't delete the human spirit, you can only make it more determined to survive.